At 5:30.
So then don't you have some left over?
Did I ever send you the contact? I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh my goodness.
Is everybody ready? I've got 5:30.
5:30 it is.
Let's look
All right,
at
we're going to call the meeting to order for the agenda review for the Deltona City Commission for January 3rd, 2017. Can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Alcantara,
Absent.
Commissioner Bradford,
Here.
Commissioner Hersberg,
Here.
Commissioner Honaker,
Here.
Commissioner Sukup,
He is absent and excused at the moment.
Vice Mayor Nabi,
Here.
Mayor Masarzik.
He is absent and excused. Okay, can we stand for the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, the invocation is Commissioner Alcantara's tonight. If he doesn't show up, if anybody wants to just do silent invocation, or I'll do it.
That's fine.
I'm assuming he's coming, he's just not coming to agenda review, but we'll figure that out when we get downstairs, I guess. Any issues with the minutes that anybody has? All right, so it looks like we'll approve as published on those. We have recognition of Minnie Goody. Janet, I guess you'll read that as usual? Okay. And then item B, video communications update. Is there a reason that we have that before the Superstar Awards?
We can switch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just flip-flop B and C. We'll do Superstars first. And then Lee can do his item after the Superstars. City Commission special, anybody gonna have anything tonight?
AstroTurf is heavy.
How's your back feel?
I have to think about that. I don't think there were any meetings to have, so,
No, we didn't have TPO in December,
yeah.
so no special reports from anybody.
My meetings don't start till Wednesday.
Okay, and it will be public participation. We have no consent agenda items, we have no ordinances or public hearings tonight, under old business then, we go to request for the city of Deltona for funds. Ms. Shang?
I believe the applicant, do we know if the applicant is gonna be here? I believe they will be. All right. This is a request for $2,500. The West Volusia Bulls Dirty Varsity Cheerleading Squad, they won the Pop Warner National Championship, so they are asking for funding for a commemorative necklace. Also, they would like to have a sign put on Saxon in recognition of their accomplishment. I attached a policy and procedure. Currently, within the policy and procedure, we describe Pop Warner youth football. We don't really have a listing for cheerleading, but my understanding is that in the past, we might have
Right,
allowed, so
we've allowed it in the past.
it'll be up to the commission to decide.
Okay.
Do we know where the other, am I allowed to ask that now? I
Pardon me?
mean, they're asking for 2,500 of the 3,900 they need, that's
Yes.
it? That's all we're allowed to give money?
2,500 is the maximum
Okay,
allowed.
so I thought,
Okay, so we'll end up needing a motion then to have somebody need a motion to add them to the sign. And then if everybody's in agreement, we can just have staff look at that policy to fix that, so we don't have that, and then submit that through the manager, that policy change to run it up the chain, so we don't run into that next time.
Right, and there's already a motion in the event that some sum of money you would like to award.
Okay. New business, it's gonna be HR. Ms. Shane?
I have Rich, he'll make the presentation.
Okay, and everybody saw that there was an update that went out that included all of the proposals.
And if anybody wants to look at in more detail, we have, Kate has them available.
I'll have questions downstairs.
You'll have questions? Okay. And then item B, request for approval of appointment members of the firefighters pension board. We've done this several times. It's just what the commission's pleasure is, reappointing the two existing experienced members. I think we only had 3 applications. Mrs. Gizzy and Ms. Diet currently sit on that board and have a great deal of experience and training under their belt. And
Is that a general motion, Vice Mayor? This is not an appointment by individuals, right?
well, normally what we do in the past is we do the whole slate.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the commission's pleasure, we can do them individually, or we can do a slate. It's up to the commission how y'all want
They
to do
both
that.
expire on January 15th, 2017.
Right.
They
Right.
can just reappoint both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the body's
Mhm.
desire, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
All right, and then we're down to city attorney and city manager comments. And I don't know if you'll have anything for us tonight. Wendy?
I'll just be mentioning that Becky is still under the weather.
Okay. Okay. And then it'll be time for city commissioners' comments. And if I'm correct, that is still where we would make mention of any items that we want to agenda for the future, correct?
And I believe there was consensus to create under commission comments or, that will be
But we
for
haven't taken action on that policy change yet, so it
Right.
still is
this.
the existing one.
Do
Right.
we need to bring that up since we weren't allowed to vote on it at the meeting?
I think the
Last
way we left that was we were gonna get a draft from staff, and then once staff had that, they would agenda it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's in progress. Okay, anything else for the good of the order from the commission?
Yes, I would like to bring up, do you want me to say what I want to bring up under commission comments right now, or would you prefer that I do that downstairs?
You can just do it downstairs.
Okay.
Everybody will have an opportunity there, it's fine.
Okay, I just want to know, I know we've all talked about the firework issue, and there've been things out there, so I'd like to bring a possible solution or idea.
Well, the way that I would recommend that we deal with that is that because it's not on the agenda, you give us a brief synopsis of the
Right.
problem, make a motion to request it be agended at a future meeting so
Absolutely.
staff can have time to prepare for it. Gets a second, we'll vote on it, and then it'll get placed on whatever agenda you'd like to see it on.
Perfect,
But just give us a brief synopsis of the problem. We don't need to get into debate over it because it's
No.
not agenda.
exactly.
Okay. Anybody from staff? Anybody from the public want to comment on anything before we get ready to go downstairs? Larry,
No,
you're wet, you want to dry out?
How bad's the rain, Larry?
no, I just got sprinkled on a little, let up when I got here.
Okay. Okay. All right, we are adjourned then until 6:30 in the chamber.
Thank you, Vice Mayor.